What's good, everyone? Welcome back to another trade recap. Not that, okay. Trade recap today. Unfortunate loss, I'm not gonna lie. We lost $317 across two accounts on Project X. And I just really wanted to break down my thought process because I really liked the setup and then it just failed. Literally by a tick and then it reversed straight to my TP. So really unfortunate. Kind of pissed out about that. But regardless, nevertheless, we'll go over it. Okay. So coming off for the day, I know a lot of people were bearish just because we had a change in state of delivery to the downside on the 4 hour, and then we tapped into this 1 hour. Okay, so we tapped into this 1 hour here, and then I know a lot of people got stopped out taking shorts. The reason I wasn't really looking for shorts was because initially we had this for first like 30 minute, even a 30 minute. Yeah, we had a 30-minute SMT right here. Okay, so from here to here, we didn't sweep it on in Q, and then from here to here on ES. Now you guys might be asking, why are you gonna base your whole daily bias off of an SMT? I'm not. We also had a 15-minute bearish fair value gap here that we literally inversed with market open, and I was like, cool, okay, is this gonna be a retrace into this 1 hour, which we did barely closed, right? It's gonna be a retrace like that, or are we gonna continue higher? Okay, and that was the real question for today. So I wanted to see clear confirmation. We had news at 8:45 Central, so 9:45 Eastern, and we had this fair value gap here, and then once we inverse this fair value gap, it was pretty clear to me that we were most likely going to continue higher. Okay, the reason I'm saying this is, yeah, okay, we might get a reaction off of this last fair value gap right here, meaning, so even though we inverse this, we inverse this with that candle, we had this fair value gap here, but I really wasn't that as all like concerned about this because we were just moving so bullish on the day. Okay, so I waited for 8:45 for the news, and then I wanted to see a retrace. We had this retrace into a 5-minute fair value gap, and this is really all I needed. So we had this retrace 5-minute fair value gap from here to here, and then I was looking for the highest time frame inverse, so nothing on the 3-minute, nothing on the 2-minute, but on the 1 minute we had this 1-minute bearish fair value gap that we inverse here. I entered here, but I got a really nice fill, meaning that I entered like a little later and it dropped, so I got that fill. And then I had my stop loss right here because, okay, this is the reason, because if you guys have followed my Mish model series on gold, we know that if price is going to retrace into a price range, we shouldn't, if it's going to go like this, we should not come back to resweep the slow, because if we're going to resweep this retrace, that means that this wasn't really a retrace in the first place, but we're going to continue lower. Okay, so I'm like, if I'm going to be putting my stop loss here, and if price goes under this, we should not continue higher. As you guys see, I literally got stopped out by the tick, and then we just shoot straight up. Really unfortunate. My targets on the day were this high here, and then this high, and then we also had I think a 4 hour, yeah, it was like a 4 hour unfilled here. Okay, all TPs would have ended up hitting. Really just unfortunate because like I was right on the day, I was right about where price wanted to go, and yeah, I couldn't execute, and I lost money because of it. Nevertheless, still a learning lesson. But yeah, not really mad at this. Just mad at the fact that I got stopped out by a point. But not gonna waste you guys' time anymore. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all later.